While Theseus Cassio, Ka, Lowood may look like an ordinary 17-year-old, his life is anything but normal. Like his father and ancestors before him, Ka kills ghosts. Along with his mother, an herbal witch, Ka travels the country hunting for dangerous spirits who need to be put to rest for good. One such spirit killed his father, and Ka intends to avenge his dad someday. He uses his father's special blade, called an athame, to send the dead away permanently. On a tip, Ka and his mom moved to Thunder Bay, Ontario, to kill a ghost named Anna Corliff. The locals know her as Anna dressed in blood. Murdered more than 5 decades earlier as a teen, Anna has been blamed for numerous deaths in the years since. Ka and his mom, along with their spirit-sensitive cat, settle in. Ka starts school and strategically makes friends with the queen bee, a girl named Carmel Jones. He's certain she'll know all of the important town lore and be able to lead him to Anna. Carmel's jealous ex-boyfriend, Mike, and his jock friends, Will and Chase, immediately dislike Ka. When Ka attends a party in the woods with Carmel, he hopes he can get Mike and friends to take him to Anna. He plays the naive new kid as they tell him stories about the ghost. Then they take him to the house where Anna died. Mike and Ka enter the house and see Anna's ghost almost immediately. She's wearing the white dress she supposedly wore to a dance the night she was killed. Blood drips from it, making it crimson. In a rage, she rips Mike in half. Ka escapes. He, Carmel, Will and Chase try to come up with a story to tell the police when Mike shows up missing. A nerdy clairvoyant teen named Thomas befriends Ka, saying he wants to help him kill Anna. Thomas annoys Ka at first, but Thomas is able to provide some good information with the help of his voodoo-savvy grandfather Morfran. Ka initially refers to Anna as the goddess of death. He returns to the house and talks to Anna, who appears in the form of a peaceful girl. They have a pleasant conversation, and he realizes she doesn't want to kill but can't help it. He can also tell there is something in her past too painful for her to share. Whatever it is, it's something he will need to know in order to kill her. A few days later, Ka, Carmel, Thomas and Will enter the house and cast a containment spell. Once Anna is contained, they ask her to tell them about her past. She helps them willingly, and her story plays out before them in graphic detail. They see her mother and stepfather-to-be, who wants Anna for his own sexual purposes. Anna appears in a white dress and says she's going to a dance at school. Her mother calls her a whore and eventually slits her throat with a knife. The teens discover Anna's mother was a witch. The woman casts a spell, preventing Anna from leaving the house, even in death. Anna is weak after reliving the horror of her own murder. Will insists they kill her, but Ka and the others feel sympathy for the ghost. The kid's spell seems to set Anna free, allowing her to appear to them as an innocent young girl rather than a powerful, terrifying murderer. Ka and the others are unsure whether to trust the transformation, not knowing if it is real or if Anna is tricking them into a false sense of security. Will says he will do the killing himself and steals Ka's father's knife. Ka, Thomas, and Carmel try to figure out a plan to steal it back from Will. Ka has been to visit Anna alone a few times, and the two begin developing a bond. Anna can now leave the house. Ka wants to believe that Anna is no longer a danger to others, but he becomes less certain when the police find a dismembered body in town. Inside of Anna's house, Ka and Thomas find Will and Chase dead and eaten. The bite marks are the same as those found on Ka's father's body. Ka and Thomas initially question Anna, but they realize she did not do this. They learn the dismembered body found by the police was also eaten. Ka tells the others that he has been having horrible nightmares recently. They enlist the help of Morfran, who explains that Ka has been cursed by a powerful form of voodoo called Obia. The spirit who killed Ka's dad, an Obiaman, has been stalking Ka. By eating Ka's father, the spirit acquired the father's power. Anna, Ka, Thomas, Carmel, Morfran, and Ka's mom work together to bait a trap for the Obiaman. Ka tells Anna he will have to cut her to trick the Obiaman and lure him to her house. Anna is more than willing to help Ka, even if she doesn't survive the final battle. Ka and Anna kiss, and Ka vows to do whatever he can to keep Anna safe. In the end, only Anna can save the mortals from the Obiaman. She sacrifices herself for them, and her spirit is extinguished in the process. In the epilogue, Ka indicates to Thomas that he may stay in Thunder Bay and have Thomas and Carmel help him find out where Anna went. Thomas and other characters have the ability to read minds and communicate telepathically. Ka Wiccan Mom is an herbal witch who sells occult products for a living. She does tarot card readings and aura cleansings. The group uses items such as pentagrams, chicken feet and a scrying bowl as they create spells to bind spirits. Ka contends that the symbol of the pentagram isn't inherently good or evil since it has no will of its own. Ka and his mom do ritual burnings of items belonging to the past owners of the house, and the cat can sense ghostly spirits in their house. Anna's mother calls on the power of a demon god to keep Anna's spirit trapped in the house. Ka receives ghost hunting requests when people go missing in a satanic church in northern Italy and when animals are sacrificed near an Ojibwe burial mound. Ka contacts include people who were in his dad's coven. Ka once mentions Anna standing in a Christ-like pose. She later dies so that Ka can survive. Anna calls Ka her salvation, her way to atone and pay for all she's done. Thomas says he can tell how Ka feels about Anna by the aura that surrounds him. Morphin practices voodoo and explains to Ka that it is about channeling power. He later discovers Ka has been cursed by an Obeahman who practices a powerful type of voodoo in which the practitioner becomes power. The Obeahman is the one who ate Ka father. In doing so, he took Ka dad's power into himself and linked himself with Ka father's knife. Ka discovers that he hasn't been putting the dead to rest when he kills them. Rather, they've been feeding the Obeahman. If Ka can't stop the Obeahman's spell, Ka organs will shut down and he will die. Ka concerned mother is an herbal witch. She supportively travels the country with him, as she did with his father, so he can destroy dangerous ghosts. She also creates potions to help him on his missions. Thomas's grandfather Morfran drew Ka to their town. He runs an antique shop and practices voodoo. These adults banish evil spirits using spells and help the kids do so as well. Anna's mother was a dark witch who cursed Anna so she could never leave the house, even after she was dead. The Lord's name is used in vain frequently in various forms. The F word and others words, such as D, N, S, P, Y, douche, hooray, crap, P, B, CH, screw, nuts, referring to genitals, butt, and H, often appear. While discussing his thoughts about love and death, Ka calls himself a psychiatrist's wet dream. Numerous brutal, gory murders occur or are recalled in the text. Ka father was killed by a spirit who ate chunks of the man's flesh. A man is murdered the same way in Thunder Bay. Anna tears Mike in half, and his dismembered spirit later talks to Ka. Anna has torn apart many other bodies in a similarly brutal fashion. Anna's mother slits her throat, a scene that is replayed for Ka and his friends when they do a spell in Anna's house. Her mother's boyfriend slaps and yells at Anna while her mother watches with pleasure. Blood bubbles up from Anna's skin and spills down her body, dripping onto the floor. The still conscious, mucus-covered corpses of Anna's many victims stink and are eaten by bugs in the basement of her house. Other corpses with rotting, severed flesh are described in gory detail as well. The ghost that killed Ka dad eats Ka cat. Characters recall stories of bloody stabbings, throat slittings, people hanging themselves and people pushing others downstairs. Mike slams Ka over the head with a board. Ka has intense hand-to-hand fights with spirits. A ghost story includes two kids making out. Carmel provides an alibi for Ka by telling people she's meeting him for romantic reasons. Anna alludes to the fact that the man to whom her mother was engaged was actually making sexual advances toward her. Anna's mother calls her a whore and says no man will take her if she lets schoolboys lift her skirts. Ka and Anna kiss a few times. The kids lie to the police about murders they witnessed. Ka, Carmel, and Thomas skip school several times. Underage kids drink at a party. Ka isn't much of a drinker, but he has a few beers to fit in at the party. Carmel tells Ka a drunk driver killed Thomas.